Today's video brought to you by Cockmesser. What? What do you mean? There's no unboxings. What? Why aren't there any freaking unboxings? Oh. Because I've been slacking. So I can't use the Cockmesser. Son of a... Alright, so you can't use the Cockmesser if you slack on doing videos. Well, my apologies. Yo, Annie, this video is for you, buddy. And for the rest of the viewers, start counting how many names I say regarding these pickups. Just take note of community and huge thanks. First, going to JPCustoms Kicks. He even wrote a thank you letter for me. As everyone knows, I love Pigeon. I love everything Jeff Staple drops through Staple Company, and JPCustoms knows this. You can find this New Balance 1300 model on Zappos or Pick Your Shoes for a reasonable price. But what makes this so special is that JPCustoms works with HerbJuice on certain collaborations, and with the help of HerbJuice, they transform this normal 1300 New Balance into a Staple Custom with that awesome patch on the back. This is a made in USA model. I'm not Crispy Coil. I have the literature, but I'm not good at storytelling. It says something in here about a guy in a van down by the river. It sounds a little like Chris Farley, but it's not to love. He's a big husky dude doing his thing in the van down by the river. So these are the 1300 New Balance via JPCustoms Kicks. I believe he's still doing these, so if you want them, go check them out. Moving on. Second person I have to give huge thanks to. Actually, there's more than just him I need to give thanks to on this pickup here. These are the Asic Gel Saga bait collaboration that was done a couple weeks ago. I was at a wedding. I think this was, what, September 29th? I can't remember when my sister got married. But I had Jason Donner. I had Optimus P517. I had a lot of people trying to secure these for me since, well, to be honest, I didn't even have my phone, so there's no way I could even try to have got these. Pick Your Shoes, bait website, full of fail from what I've heard of people trying to get these online. Julien Rodriguez actually lives out there by, what is it? What is the name of that road? Whatever. The bait store. So he actually knew I was on the lookout. He just went and got them. He actually tweeted Jason and asked for my shoe size. So, Julien, brother, I really appreciate it. As well as Optimus and everyone else who tried helping me secure these. Very sick shoe. My first Asic shoe since 1992. So I'm happy to be sporting the Asic once more. Came with a lot of extra laces. If you want a dope review, please go head over to Julien's channel. Came with a purple wax lace. Came laced with a navy lace wax. And it also came with a third lace to match that sand outsole on the bottom and a little bit of the trimmings. Dope shoe though, very dope. Quality on this, Cody, you said was almost too furry. I don't know, man. I'm all about that 70s fur, so I'm all for it. There's some reading technology in this as well. Reading technology. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. So thank you again to Julien for securing these for me. Next person I gotta thank, and yeah, I know I've already done a video on these gold medals, and I thank that person for the good price. But the next person I have to thank is Hkstaaterman, Henry. Henry pointed me out to a guy who was selling another pair of these below retail shipped. He got me in contact with him. It was a smooth transaction. This is definitely a pair I wanted to have a backup on because I'm rocking them at least once a week. Fire shoe, my favorite Lebron 10 model by a landslide. This shoe is just, this is me. This colorway is me. Fire shoe. So Henry, thank you. I don't know how many names I've said so far, but first guy I want to thank is TblakeRaps over at TblakeRaps or TblakeMarkets. You have so many channels and stuff, TbLake, I'm sorry. I got these for him for, what was it, TbLake, like 60, 70 bucks? These are OG Obsidian 12s. Fire, TbLake, thank you for the good cost. Still looking for replacement laces. Got some compliments on that lace swap, but I need the factory white laces in this shoe. I don't feel it with any other lace in the factory. But I've been rocking them. I've been rocking them to work. They're a great shoe. TBlake, thanks for the good price. Another OG Jordan I was able to knock out finally, and I'm going to shout out another YouTube guy. His channel's just now beginning, so if you guys want to show him some love, head over. His name is HerbTheSneakerBear. He's also on Instagram. Great guy in the local Indianapolis area. Goes to every sneaker event that's regional, from Columbus, Ohio, to Kentucky, to Chicago, you name it, the guy's everywhere. So I'm sure some of you guys, if you went to those events, you've seen him around. And he sold me these for a great price. These are OG 2000 Space Jam 11s with retro card, complete with box. And there's a little bit of sole separation. Not outsole, but midsole. Just a little bit. But these are going to be worn, so I'm going to beat the brakes off of them. A little bit of separation in here as well. You can see right in there. But not a big deal. There's no heel drag. It's got that gum bottom on it now. You know, a little bit of creasing on the heel. But this is going to be beat. And if I can find an IE low for cheap, I might be talking to someone that can restore these for me as far as doing a sole swap. But yeah, Herb, thank you for this, man. Really appreciate it. I have one more 11 to get, and I'm done with those. Looking for some Columbias. Next person to thank, Julien Rodriguez again. I mean, Julien, brother, he's a man. Huge tennis player back in late 80s, mid 90s. That's all I did was play tennis. So this shoe here, part of my decade kicks, had these in 89 and 90. When I heard about these shoes and the pictures I saw, these are the AirTech Challenge 2s, by the way. Uses the same tooling as the Yeezy outsole. Exact. I mean, Yeezy wanted this midsole on the Yeezy 2. But when I saw this first leak online with pictures, the coloring was very off to me. It almost looked like it had an auburn upper with a purple outsole. And Julien was like, hey, you would not believe that that's actually a gamma blue photo in black with 3M hits. Like all this gray splatter, swoosh. Gray splatter in the back is just, the collar up here is all 3M. I'm not a whiz at editing. I will try to put a picture in right now. But this shoe here, guys, look at that crazy, crazy leather. This is probably the nicest Nike shoe I've picked up retail in the last 3 years as far as material. This is insane. These are the U.S. Opens. There's probably going to be more of these dropping. They dropped some in the UK for Wimbledon. But these are the U.S. Opens, and they were only released in New York. So, Juicemanji, I'm fortunate you were in that area. And thank you so much. Now, this here is a shoe. Let's get down on this level here a little bit. This here is a shoe that I was hyped about as soon as I read about it on Nike blog. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star pack that dropped over All-Star weekend. And there was this in a Griffey, an Air Max Griffey. And it was real weird on how they were doing the release. 21 Mercer first, and then supposedly there was going to be a larger national release. I never saw them locally in my area. I got lucky like a couple weeks after they dropped and saw them randomly pop up on Champ's website. All this gray is 3M. I will try to put a picture up showing this. But these are absolute fire. They look so sick on feet. These are the SC Trainers. It's a low mid-top is what I would call this shoe. I did relace the laces. These are laces from lacedup.com. And all these gray speckles are 3M as well. I thought it went perfectly with the splatter on the midsole. So I think that's a good addition. It came factory with these white flat laces. So that's a touch I did. So don't think it's going to come with those laces. It's got really dope NYC branding on the tongue. Right there. See that? It's got the NYC patch on the back. And again, all this gray area is 3M. And it looks crazy because the overlay with that prism or geometric shapes really shines through on that. The insole says Bo Jackson, both on the right shoe. On the left shoe, it has, again, the NYC insignia. One of my favorite pickups this year. Nike went all out on this. Color laces, absolutely great. So, as everyone remembers, I went Total Ninja in August. There was only one shoe that I had to go back and get that came out in August. The Fear Pack I wasn't feeling, but these, the Detroit Pistons, whatever they're calling them now, I don't know, the #1 draft picks, whatever you want to call them. These are another pair of Reebok Questions, and it just screams Colts. Am I wrong? This is going to be the Colts shoe. Go along those Sport Royal and Wolf Gray foam posits that drop. But man, I can never have enough questions. And who is pumped for the Packer combo to drop on the 18th? Whoever's fortunate enough to get that pack, I really hope you're buying it and enjoying it. Because man, sick, sick, sick. Next pair of shoes. These are the Kyrie Irving 2013 Hyperdunks. And it is a PE model. Just sitting on the wall of House of Hoop. This model inspiration came from Kyrie Irving's father, actually. Kyrie Irving's father used to play on the Australian men's national basketball team. And if you go and you Google Australian men's national basketball team, you will see their jerseys. And this is what the spin-off is, to pay homage to his father in his basketball heyday in Australia. It's got the really nice same colors of those jerseys. Very nice clear outsole. It's got the Kyrie Irving logo. I love his logo. It's simplistic, but it gets the job done. It's got the K in the eye, built into the eye. Kind of reminds me of Notre Dame. My initials, ND. It's just a big thing with initials. And Kyrie, I know you've been practicing that since middle school, I bet. But I'm happy that Nike released these. I know Kyrie had about 3 other PEs. I don't know if we're going to be seeing them or not, but the one they did release, I think is one of the hottest. As far as that copper hit on the back, crazy inner liner, just dope. And these are great basketball shoes. I don't think I have to tell anyone that. The Hyperdunks, at least the 2013 model, in my opinion. I would stay away from the 2011s. I could have put this in the OG section, although these aren't OGs, but these are the OG Shadow 1s. And this is an OG colorway. Very nice. Let's just try pushing this leather. See if you can see the leather dissipate. These are nice. A lot better as far as material from the touch compared to the OG Celtic ones. I think it was maybe the pattern they put on the Celtic ones that made it a little stiffer. But these are nice. These are going to look very good with some wear, and I'm anxious to put them on feet. I went ahead and swapped laces on the other shoe, put the gray laces in. But these have been out for a minute. Like I said, this is more of a slacker video. I'm trying to play catch up. I apologize to all you guys. I'll tell you what it is. It's chatting every week with the guys. It just doesn't put me in the mood, because usually we talk about what we picked up that day, and I just lose the creative flair, as it were. But I don't want my channel to slack, because you guys are here to watch. I got to give you something to watch. But OG Shadow 1s. I did a lookout for these for Cody, GT fan. I hope you're happy with them as well. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, I got some more names. Let's talk about the man. The man, the myth, the legend, Corgi Shoe. Corgi Shoe on Instagram. You can follow him on Twitter as well if you don't have an Instagram account. He does link his Instagram uploads there as well. But right here, you're looking at a dead stock pair of French Blue 7s with retro card. The French Blue 7 is probably the craziest 7 in hand as far as how it's made. It's the only 7 that I know of, please someone correct me if I'm wrong, that not only has the regular booty, but the booty itself is leather. That is not the neoprene typical booty on 7s. And I picked up a lot more 7s the last couple months, so I'll show you that here in a moment. But these are flawless, and they smell. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Smell it. Get in there. Fire. I put these in here just to protect the collar, since it did have a lot of leather on the upper and so forth. I just wanted to protect that collar. That's not how they come original. Corgi Shoes, the man. Great prices, great shipping. He's a guy you can have confidence with in doing any transaction. He stores shoes correctly. They came in a huge sandwich bag. So I'm telling you right now, do not be leery of Corgi's shoe. I was really trying to make it a goal by the end of the year, guys, to have every 7 marked off the list. I don't think I'm going to get there. I'm so close, but I don't think I'm going to get there. Here we're looking at a dead stock pair of ceramic Pacifics 7s with retro card complete again. I actually got these off of eBay for a great price. I actually did my first ever contact buyer directly and do a side type transaction, and he took it. A lot of people have told me to try doing that. Jake and TBlake, a lot of others have tried giving me some eBay hints and tips, and it worked for me. But these are DS. Oh my gosh, something about older 7s, they just smell fire. But this is an all tumbled leather 7. Notice all neoprene up here, not tumbled leather like the French blues. But this shoe, guys, in the sun, I'm about to put a picture of these sitting in the sun. These things are freaking fire. Amazing. Another guy I got to give huge thanks to, the man AimsL25, Leon. Last year, wow, I can't believe it's already been a year since he's released. What was it, like September of 2K12, I think these cRaptors released? And I was hating on them. The Durabuck wasn't my thing. I didn't really want to spend retail or more on these. Leon knew I wanted them and hooked it up with a great price. So, Instacop. I'll be beating on these, and I'll try keeping the DMP 7s crispy a little bit longer. They are nice. Maybe I was too harsh on the Durabuck. Nightwing has a great video explaining the reasoning that he likes the Durabuck. I can see that. So maybe I need to reserve judgment until I have it in hand. But these are the Raptor 7s I released last year. Another 7 that I can mark off the list. A couple more to go, guys. And this video is probably going to be 30 minutes long. Another name, Polo Like Ralph. I've had these for a minute. A yellow toed cap. I mean, these things have been through the ringer. Okay, I mean, these aren't in perfect condition, but they're beaters now. But I love this colorway. The Flint 7 is slowly becoming one of my favorite 7 models. A guy in a local Facebook group that I think Jason Donner's a part of was actually selling these for a great price. Graylin, I think, is his name on the Nappy Sneeds Facebook group. But a great price for one-time worn. They look crispy to me. Flint 7s. And I'm sorry I lost my daytime, guys. I had all this recorded. I'm having to go back through and do it again. I had a corrupt issue happen when I was encoding it. So take 2 on this part. But these are a very clean pair to replace my beaters of the Flint 7s. Almost done. At the Cincy event, where I came up on loot with my first gold medals, I was also able to get another 7 off the list, which is the Year of the Rabbit 7s. And I'll be honest, I paid a little more than I liked on these, but being able to grab them, have them in hand, inspect them, pay no fees, no tax, it was alright. Do I regret it? Nah, not really. But yeah, it was a little more than I should have paid. It was like $350 for these. This is the last 7 I'll probably be getting for the rest of the year. I got the J2Ks, the Citrus, and the Hairs. I've heard rumors the Hairs are coming out next year, so I'm going to wait. Those things are more expensive than what these Year of the Rabbits go for. I don't understand why. So I'm going to sleep on those until they retro. I have patience. I'd rather pay retail than pay twice as much. But the J2Ks, man, my fingers are still crossed that there's a pair out there for me, but they're so hard to find. And as far as the Citrus, I might get that one before the end of the year. That's a model that you can get retail close to, so I might have that one before the year's up. But as far as the J2Ks and the Hairs, it's just not going to happen this year, guys. But it's been a great year from 7s. I started off with the OG Cardinals, and it seems like every month I was able to knock a great colorway off the list. Man, it's fun. I don't know if you guys watched King of Kicks 805's video about his current collection. He hit it on the head. It's very hard to be a collector these days. So I can relate. I can relate to his video, and props to him for putting that out there. Chill, dog. No barky barky now. I went into the mall. After Saturday, everyone had their parachute, King's Pride LeBron 11s, and I tried staying away all day Saturday from that spot. Sunday, after that chat and everyone talking about it, and I, watching videos and looking at pictures all day, I had to go check them out, and I did. That colorway is nice, not knocking the colorway, but the colorway for the price, I couldn't get it quite yet. I'm going to have to be really selective, kind of like how I was with a LeBron 10, and really have to go after colorway that catches my eye. The shoe did fit a little snug on the top of the forefoot. Very snug, actually. True to size, I would agree, but I think they're going to require some break-in, just like a foam posit. I forget what video that was discussing that, but he hit it spot on. It's going to need wear to get the full comfort out of that shoe. But while I was there, Champs had the Monkey Paw Air Zoom Flight, the gloves, sitting there. And this shoe, guys, look at the padding. Look at that. Look at the collar. Look at the tongue. It's like a pillow. I tried these on. They fit true. This is a fire shoe. Nightwing, I understand why now you've been loving these. Unbelievable. I liked them as a kid growing up. I was a Sean Kemp fan. Didn't really respect Gary Payton that much. I like trash talking, but I like the Reggie Miller trash talk. Gary Payton has kind of bugged me. But his shoes were dope. I remember several of my friends in middle school had these, and they were sick. But it's just never a shoe that I had when I was a kid. So I'm glad to see it sitting on shelves again. This is a dope shoe. Super sick. If you want an awesome review, go check out Hess Kicks or Nightwing, Kicks on Court's video. So that wraps it up for the pickups. I'm sorry for the 30-minute long episode. That's what happens when you slack. I wasn't able to use my cock messer. I will talk about one piece of apparel or merchandise like I normally do, and this is going to be a shout out to Rack TV. This is the Rack Pop J-Watch Swatch Watch, blah, 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 courtesy of Rack TV. Got it in the mail last week. Let's see if my camera can focus. But as you can see on the dial, very cool. It's got that Cherry 12, Chicago 1, Chicago 2, Fire Red 3, Fire Red 4, Fire Red 5, the 6 down there. Unfortunately, he's using one of the few 7s I don't have, the Hair. I told Rack if it had the Cardinal for the 7, I would have doubled up. But dope watch. I don't know if you can see the Jordan, the gray Jordan behind the hands there, but it's sick. But again, it's a simple swatch watch. But this is dope. Rack, what you did here, bringing your vision to reality. Major respect to you, sir. I hope to chat with you guys soon. Again, sorry for slacking on videos. I'll try to get my ass in gear, guys. I really will. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Check your inboxes for everyone that's part of Secret Santa. Emails will be going out. I'm doing the randomizer first thing in the morning. Super, super stoked for Secret Santa 2K13. Who's with me? Can I get a hell yeah, hell yeah? Peace, guys. Stay up, everybody. Talk to you soon. Yeah.